Hey, how about we enter the Pope via aces and eights, so we can give Robbie E a push?
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Under the Wrist Tape. I'm Steven.
I'm Jake.
And this is our Impact review show where we share our opinions on the most recent episode of Impact, which was Thursday. Because it's always on Thursday.
That's right. Moved from a Saturday night time slot about 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
So 3.5, more like 5.
So it's going to take 3 years to, or 5 years to get Ring of Honor on a decent time slot then?
Probably.
There you go, kids. We like to start off with a thing called win and fail. And you know what? There's a lot of wins in this episode. Even though there wasn't really a lot of wrestling going on, somehow we got some wins out of it. So
That's
Jake,
right.
your win.
My win, some of the little bit of the wrestling that occurred was fantastic. Mr. Anderson against Bully Ray. This match was phenomenal. Anderson was working well in the ring. Bully Ray, yeah. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson. Sorry, I haven't done that in a while, so continue.
That's right. Against Bully Ray. And Bully Ray, comeback of the year. We saw his career taking a bit of a detour towards the end of 2011. 2012 has been superior for him.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Been doing great in the ring. He's had a great match against Austin Aries back at, what was it, Sacrifice?
I don't know, something like that.
He's been doing
really
pretty
put
good.
over Austin Aries.
Yeah,
it was
and
a
he's
great
been
match.
doing great since then. These two, I wouldn't mind them seeing cut promos for like 10 minutes and then wrestle, or just cut promos, because both those guys are great on the mic. You gotta love Bully Ray's New York accent. Anderson's always been fantastic on the mic. That's why he gets it before each match.
It's as if Bully Ray took a TNA power-up and just started to being good. Like, he started being good on the mic, in the ring. You know, his last match last week wasn't that great, but this week he redeemed himself. It was his redemption, and he pulled it off.
A lot of big guys are afraid to take those face-down bumps. Bully Ray? Hell no.
Nah, he splashed like a freaking water balloon.
Exactly. My fail. Again, some of the wrestling that occurred was great, and then again, some of it was shit, especially Gut Check.
What was his name?
I don't know, Chris Louie or something?
I don't know, but he says he hasn't eaten in a while. His ribs are starting to show.
Really?
Really?
What are ribs, like the pork back ribs he had for dinner last night?
Yeah,
that guy had
like
a gut on him like Santa Claus.
I was going to say, you can be the next Mexican Santa Claus.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. But yeah, this guy, the Gut Check so far has been idiotic. The people they've been picking to get contracts and the people they haven't. The only person who hasn't got a contract, other than the guy that got eliminated by aces and eights, Joey fucking Ryan didn't get a contract. The longest one of the longest reigning pro wrestling gorilla champions. Hell, he built that company. He helped build it along with Super Dragon, Excalibur, Chris Bosh, Scott Lost, Top Gun Talwar, and he could build an independent promotion in Southern California to be one of the biggest in America, and you're not going to give him a contract?
Aw, no. We want to take shitty wrestlers like the guy we just saw in Gut Check.
Alex Silva, Chris Lee, Taylor Hendricks? She's dying of cancer!
But, yeah, going back to this guy, I don't remember his name, so that's pretty bad for you if you don't...
I think it's Chris Lee.
If you got...
I got a name for him. Beaner Claus.
If you got people who review wrestling shows do not remember your name, you know you're going wrong. But, yeah, you know, talking about him, it was a botch match. It wasn't even a wrestling match. I think every spot he did was a botch. He had no idea what he was doing in the ring.
About 30 seconds in, he went for a double leg takedown on Gutter and completely fucked it up, and that was just like, okay, I quit.
Every spot he took, he didn't know what he was doing. Gunner's finish of the match, he, like, flipped him off his shoulders, but he literally, like, landed on his shoulder. He's shit. If he gets a contract, I'm literally going to TNA, taking out a couple of explosives and saying if Joey Ryan's not on next week instead of this freaking doofus, I said goofus. See,
Beaner Claus.
I'm botching because this guy's been botching the whole episode.
Nobody cares about Beaner Claus.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Bring back the Hollywood Submission Machine. The Hollywood Submission Machine. Joey Ryan. Alright.
And can we please just legalize sleaze?
Thank you.
Fuck.
People need mustache rides. It's
I
as simple
know.
as that. Your win.
You know, like we said, you know, we had some wrestling on the show, but, you know, there wasn't enough wrestling to, you know, focus as our wins
For
and
Impact
fails on
Wrestling.
it. Yeah, but, you know, even though what they brought out, I thought it was a good episode, even though there wasn't a lot of great wrestling on it. And, there, you know, in wrestling, professional wrestling, the little details matter. And in the backstage, Christopher Daniels and Kazarian had a little, you know, backstage segment. And recently, we've been seeing these Appletinis with Christopher Daniels, you know.
Pulled one out from his locker a few weeks ago. That was awesome.
Is he becoming an alcoholic? You know, I'm starting to get worried for him. It's funny, but he has logic for it, you know. An Appletini a day keeps the doctor away, and that's why he's drinking a lot of them. And I agree. It's great, but no, I don't actually agree. But it's great. It's great because it was a funny thing. It was a funny one-liner that made me roar, and that's what you gotta do. When you're not wrestling, you gotta be entertaining.
But Daniels has been great. Daniels has been great ever since TNA's inception.
Yeah.
One of the founding fathers of Ring of Honor. Yeah, both these guys are great.
We're gonna talk about it later, but what he did on that mic last night was excellent.
They've been treated like shit recently. I'm happy they give them the tag team titles, but these two, you need to make
tag team titles.
Yeah.
Is that even relevant at this moment?
Well, I don't think so.
I think it's relevant as a TV
You need
title.
to rotate the X Division around those two guys. There's
That's
two X Division veterans.
Relevant.
Yeah.
I think it's like, the only thing relevant right now is somewhat the TNA Heavyweight Championship and Aces and Eights. But yeah, my fail is kind of going back to that relevancy. You got, in my opinion, my favorite top two TNA guys right now. Bobby Roode
should be anybody's favorite.
Bobby Roode and Austin Aries. You know, the past couple of months they've been spectacular. The past year, you know, ever since Austin Aries come in, he's been a star. Bobby Roode's been a star ever since. You know, he was a star in the tag team with James Storm, but ever since they broke up, he's been a singles competitor. Like,
it's the Bound for Glory series last year that ultimately broke up their team and that sent Roode to the top.
Yeah,
because.
And you'd think they'd put him on the show. No. We've seen Austin Aries for a little bit at the end, but did any of them wrestle? Did we even see Bobby Roode?
Not only is Roode off the chain, he's off the show.
Yeah, I know. It's stupid.
Idiotic.
I didn't even get to hear his theme song, and that's what I want to hear, because I love it.
That's why you spent the whole night on YouTube just listening to it to redeem yourself.
Replay, replay, replay. And you know what I don't need to redeem myself with is this next match.
Tara versus Miss Tessmacher. Miss Tessmacher, you're fucking retarded if you're calling out Tara.
Yeah, you know, it was an alright knockouts match until the ending, but we also had this special referee named Tit McGee, or that's what we like to call her.
Yeah, her name's actually Taryn Terrell. Apparently she's a former employee of WWE. I don't remember seeing her on television, probably because I don't give two shits about her.
And this is my logic, you know. Just because they're released from WWE doesn't automatically make TNA, you know, pick them up. You know, that's not what you're supposed to do, especially with Tit McGee. You can already tell she's going to be bombshell.
No, bombshells are good. Just bomb.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
she's just going to bomb.
True. So she's just going to bomb.
But, yeah.
Yeah, bombshells are kind of good.
That's kind of a compliment. Like, ooh, she's a bombshell. No.
I never heard that. Yeah, but, yeah. I can already tell she's gonna be free. If she even wrestles, you know,
she'll fuck up. Let's just put it as that. She'll fuck up.
If you know she can't wrestle the divas with WWE, there's no way she's gonna be able to wrestle the knockouts. So yeah,
send her to Shimmer. She'll get eaten alive.
Yeah.
All right, the screw job ending.
Yeah, you know, I've been saying this speculation. It could have been a work, you know. But at the end, Tara held her arms down. You don't usually see that as a pin, you know, especially in professional wrestling. You don't see people, like, nailing them to the ground. That's why I'm going, okay. And I would see Tessmacher try to kick out, and she's holding her. She's forcibly holding her down. Was Tessmacher not, like, clued in that she was going to lose? Was Tara supposed to win, you know? And even their faces on both of them after the match kind of resembles what happened with Shawn and Brett.
Maybe. I think, though, that if it was actually like a storyline, it'd just be like a Tessmacher surprise that she couldn't beat Tara, even though she's a champion.
Yeah.
And Tara should get a title shot. But you know what? Holding someone down like that for a pin, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, obviously, but we don't see it, you know?
We don't see it that often. It's a tragedy, because it looked what it did for Tara.
Yeah.
Robbie fucking E gets the biggest victory of his career.
It was a triple threat match. You know, Jeff Hardy, RVD, and, you know...
Was it AJ Styles and...
Because, you know, usually when Jeff Hardy and RVD in our match, it's pretty good, so I guess I want to jump to conclusions. But no, it was AJ Styles, RVD, and Robbie E. You know, Robbie E just...
AJ Styles and RVD, we've never seen that match very often.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing it.
It was good. It was a good match. Robbie E. just, you know, sat out of the ring the whole match.
Bro, I'm just going to sit here, going to front row seat while these two wrestle, then I'm going to go in at the end, pin AJ Styles, bro.
Yeah, but in the match, you know, AJ Styles messed up a Pele kick, or RVD was supposed to catch him or something. They both screwed up, so
y'all fucked up.
AJ Styles just went for the inverted DDT, and his head, RVD's head just went... So, yeah, good job.
Like a critical hit in Borderlands.
Yeah, exactly.
But then, Robbie E.
The new Mr. Opportunist. Edge, watch out.
Why the fuck are they pushing this guy? He's
know.
so bad, he's starting to get good now.
No,
He's
no,
almost
no.
like Heath Slater.
You can't touch Heath Slater.
He can't touch it, but they're trying to do that with him.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Oh, WWE has a jobber that's getting kind of put over. Let's do the same thing.
Exactly. It's called Follow the Leader.
Yeah. Simon Says.
Dun, 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 push a jobber.
Yeah, there you go.
What are we going to do this week? Get the hat. Steal from WWE, steal from WWE, steal from WWE, steal from WWE, sign an employee that just got released from WWE. Yeah. Tyler Rex, TNA, end of the year.
And there's 100 little, like, snippets in the hat. Only one of them says, do something original.
Yeah, so it's not very good, likely.
No.
Alright, up next, we got Jeff Hardley, one half the Extreme Clown Posse.
Okay. Because I saw wasted time on our outline, and I was like, what? But yeah, it fits this match.
Versus Robbie T. Robbie T, didn't he used to be on UK Gladiators or something, or was that Magnus?
I have no idea, but with his body, you'd think so.
Oh,
he
by the way,
yeah?
Kurt Angle said the next big star was Magnus. Seriously.
Yeah. You know, not Austin Aries.
No, he's the current big star. Yeah.
He's still up and coming.
Magnus has a lot of room to grow. He's only 25, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. He looks at least, I don't know, 28, 29, 30.
Very specific.
Okay, I know. Well, he looks older than 25, let's just put it at that.
Yeah.
In my eyes, anyways.
Going back to this shit, why have Hardy took a break from the Bound for Glory series when you're 3 weeks away from the Final Four?
Is he in the Final Four right now?
He might be, I'm not sure.
Or he's either not in there or very close to losing that Final Four position. So in your head, you think you want to secure that position. No, let's just try to get an easy win to feed my ego.
Exactly. Creatures! I'm gonna face this big asshole!
Yeah.
And not do anything productive this week.
Yes, calls out Robbie T.
He's gonna wrestle 3 matches in one night?
Yeah,
That's how he's gonna make up for it.
Yeah. And, you know, it was a complete waste of time. You know Robbie T wasn't going to win. It was just a boring match. I'm sorry, Robbie T can't wrestle. Even that kind of style of wrestling. I don't know.
What, Shitmas?
Yeah.
Alright. Paternity test! It's over! We've been waiting for this shit to end for so long. One of the dumbest storylines in recent memories.
Yeah! This shit started. I wanted it to end. It's finally ending because Claire's a pussy.
Thank you, Julia O'Reilly, for leaving.
Yeah. Thank you.
Impact Wrestling.
What, you didn't want to die because you're doing such a horrible job? People might give you death threats for ruining our show? Yeah, you probably would because you suck ass.
Fucking bullshit. I put sedatives into AJ Styles' cola beverage because TNA's now going to PG. You can't say his drink.
Yeah.
Put it in his drink.
Yeah. It was probably an alcoholic beverage. Why can't you just say that?
Yeah. Styles ain't straight edge. Come on, people from down south don't do straight edge. They gotta get the whiskey in them. They gotta get the scotch. They gotta get the Captain Morgan. Gotta get their cousins.
Can I just say this again? this whole storyline is over! Yes!
Thank you so much. Holy
yes!
fuck. What? This summer's been really productive. No more Chris Parks or what fucking Joseph Parks. I don't care.
Go suck a dick, Parks.
Abyss, bring back your old gimmick where you're falling on thumbtacks and go through barbed wire and shit.
Yeah.
And now we got this shit over.
You know, I just want to go back to that. They haven't shown Joseph Parks, but they were giving this alter personality where he is Abyss, and you know he's Joseph Parks at the same time. But you know, let's just give up on that. Well, I don't mind. I know, I'm not complaining. It's just that at least finish something.
Right.
Yeah.
Guess who's back, brother?
I just want to say something really quick. Like I said before, Kazarian's promo in the paternity test was excellent. He's showing his side. He's showing how he's able to wrestle and be on the mic at the same time.
He's never been given that opportunity because they've never really given X Division guys the spotlight except for Destination X.
Yeah. He's showing what he's capable of. It's working out for him. Him and Christopher Daniels are going up. And, like, you know, they deserve it. They, Christopher Daniels and Kazarian's helped found this.
Slow down, you're getting too excited.
I know, I'm just trying to rush through this part. They helped founded TNA, and they deserve it. There you go, move on.
Alright, guess who's back, brother?
Oh my god, it's Hulk Hogan! I don't give a shit.
Just bring back his black and white attire.
Apparently, if he grows out his dark beard a little bit, he just changes his personality.
I'm back. It's showtime! Come on, Hollywood!
Let's play a game!
I like when Hulk Hogan just turned around and said, I'm not fucking Hollywood.
Let's play a game.
Oh, 52 pickup. You wanna play this game?
You're gonna get back by a guy who's behind you. Because, you know, why don't you attack me? There's 3 of you, 1 of me. I only have a bat. Pretty sure if you attack fast enough, I'm going down. But, you know, let's just stare at this guy. Let's see what he does.
Now we just need the outsiders. How long is it going to be until we see Nash and Hall come limping in through the doors? Hall's falling down, drunken, wasted. Nash is holding his leg as he's walking in.
Hey, at least they'd be fine with TNA Creative.
They probably get a behind-the-scenes lock. Hey, yo, you want some of the good stuff?
Yeah.
Chico.
Nah.
Roll one.
Hey, man. We don't do that kind of shit. Wait, no, this is TNA. This is our creative room. Alright, yeah, we do that kind of shit here. Alright, just going to this generally overall Aces and Eights thing, you know. At the beginning, we have Sting come out and the TNA Justice League surrounding him.
Dun, 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 dun.
And, yeah. You know, he's just saying, we're ready, this is open fight night, we're gonna fight you, we're ready, we're gonna destroy you. Only 2 of them come out, because, you know, apparently 2 can take on the whole TNA Justice League. But, oh, that guy gets his ass whooped, you know, and he even broke a blood capsule in his mouth to, you know, make it look like he got his ass whooped. And then he says, oh, the swarm's coming.
The swarm?
Or something like that. The dead man's hand, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Whatever the hell he says.
I'm personally more interested in Chikara of this new Jaquito thing than I am with Aces and Eights right now.
Yeah, but the thing with Ace and an Eights, at least it's not predictable at this moment, you know? We have so many people that can be, you know, the head honcho as this thing. We thought it could be James Storms, Bobby Roode, Hulk Hogan. Now we're starting to say maybe it's Sting, you know? Do you want to explain?
Sting ordered AJ Styles. Who was it? AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, and
AJ Styles.
No, it was Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy.
We messed up, you know. I think it's Jeff Hardy, you know, and it's AJ Styles, you know, AJ Styles, Rob Van Dam, you know. This is
what happens when your show's going in 2 different fucking directions. Anyways, we have Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy, and Austin Aries stay behind in the ring, instructed by Sting to stay behind in the ring. Why? I don't know, but Austin Aries ended up getting his arm taken out. Then you see how these guys are dressed up like clowns? Biker clowns? The Bella Clavis and shit, weird face paint. And Sting's also dressed up like a clown? Maybe this is the insane clown posse and he's leading them.
Or extreme.
Yeah, or extreme asshole clown posse.
There you go. But yeah, you know, fuck, Sting.
Sting could use it. Sting could really use a heel turn right now because he's been face for the past 5 years. He was kind of like a tweener when he was in the main event Mafia. But now, he really needs to be a solidified heel because besides Bobby Roode and somewhat Bully Ray, they don't have
say that name
a top heel. Bobby Roode.
Play the theme song. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyways, this would relaunch Sting's career, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. But what's going to happen with Austin Aries? Commentators going, oh, maybe he shattered his elbow.
Oh, great.
Alright, you have one, you're, at the time, you're probably best champion. Let's just, you know, take him out.
Gets extra motivation when he comes back. He's giving brainbusters to everybody. Alright.
Alright, I guess that ends the show. I'm a little, like, disappointed right now because Austin Aries might be out. But, holy crap. Remember this, kids? Remember when we had this part of the show? I forget the, what I say to go into it. I think, oh, okay. I think it's time, at this part of the show, or point in time, what the frig I say, that we ask the black guy, biased black guy, the Negroni, the jabroni, I meant.
The Ascendant from Darkness.
Jake, ask him a question.
Biased black guy, what do you think of D'Angelo Dinero being injured by the Aces and Eights and taken out of the Bound for Glory series?
It's fucking bullshit. Fuck the assholes and apes.
Short, effective, but what we expect from biased black guy.
That's right.
I'm Steven.
I'm Jake.
You've been watching Under the Wrist Tape. Please support Daniel Bryan. Thank you.